A Russian journalist and Kremlin critic said to have been killed in his apartment on Tuesday. Well, he's alive and well. It was initially reported that Arkady Babchenko was killed outside his apartment in Kiev. Hanisha Sethi has the story.
Talk about shock here. We've seen a lot of finger pointing over the past 24 hours. Headlines across the media blaming Russia, officials quickly blaming Russia, saying that they were the mastermind behind this operation. But now the picture is completely different. There was clearly no murder, as Russia was saying all along. Much to the confusion of everybody, though, Arkady Babchenko is alive and well. In fact, he appeared at a press conference together with the head of the Ukrainian security services. Jointly, they said all of this was done to foil some Russian plots, that Babchenko was tipped off a couple of months ago that someone wanted to kill him, and that somebody is now in custody and has been arrested. That being said, though, we'll have to wait and see what kind of evidence, if any, they have to prove that there was a plot at all. Now, Russia is understandably furious by being falsely accused of killing the journalist. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman has said that it's great news that Babchenko is alive, but the whole operation is a bit of a propagandist nature. She called the situation a masquerade. We've also heard some strong words from Reporters Without Borders. They called the stage operation pathetic and regrettable, regardless of what motives Kiev say that they were pursuing. They also say it's very dangerous for a government to play with facts. And even if we look at the media's reaction, it's simply been one of confusion, with journalists not really knowing what's happening from one minute to the next. Now, this isn't the first time that such accusations have been thrown at Moscow. A lot of journalists were killed in Ukraine recently, and in many cases, fingers were immediately pinpointed at Russia. But then it turned out that Moscow didn't have any involvement. For example, Oles Buzina, a Ukrainian journalist that died in 2015, Russia was immediately blamed for his death, but he was killed by ultra-right activists, along with Pavel Sheremet, a Russian-Ukrainian journalist who was killed the following year in 2016. Now, an independent journalist investigation said that he was killed by a bomb detonated by Ukrainian ex-security services. As of Denis Voronenkov, the former Russian deputy that was killed in 2017. What we do know for sure is that his wife's ex-boyfriend was the one that ordered the killing. But that being said, Ukraine also say that Russia's security service was somehow involved, but they didn't exactly state how. Now, with this latest bizarre twist, we're left questioning just how much credibility we can put into Kiev's words.